While some tip-offs come in at a second's notice, others require a little more planning and patience. On the M62 in Wakefield is PC Matt Hemingway with AD Brown riding alongside.
As a nature, police are nosy people, and if we can't get to find the answers out, it annoys us. You know, we thrive on that. That's why we're here, we're investigators.
They're heading east on the trail of a man suspected to be driving without a licence.
We're off to Castleford, we're just going to leave the motorway network for a short time. We are going for the driver of a VW Polo who's got no licence.
9% of deaths on England and Wales's roads are caused by unlicensed drivers.
We think he should be coming past a certain street in Castleford about 11:30, give or take 10 minutes. So we're going to plot up at that location, wait for him to come by.
The cops are acting on information given in another anonymous tip-off.
They've given us his name and date of birth and his registration number so we can narrow it down. The same gentleman had the same car taken off him about a month ago by a different officer. He was caught driving without supervision. He's gone and got his car back and he's doing exactly the same again. So we're out to get him.
Matt and AD find a spot just off the M62 motorway where they believe the driver will pass.
We're looking for a blue VW Polo. It's quite distinctive because the headlights have eyelashes. I don't know why. We'll have to ask him if we manage to stop him.
He might have pronounced eyelashes.
Maybe. Maybe they've grown of their own accord. But even though it looks stupid, it does make it a lot easier to spot for us. Why would you put eyelashes on your car? He's making it far too easy for us. Basically, it was just a case of us putting our feet up and waiting for this car to come past and wink at us, I think.
Waiting next to the motorway slip road frees up the cops to speculate on the motorist's mystery journeys.
No, he's only in Castleford for 2 hours, so... I wonder what it is. Some kind of drug intervention or something like that.
Might be going to visit his sick grandparent.
He might be volunteering at a local soup kitchen. It can be hard work. You've got to keep your concentration switched on, especially when you're looking for such a specific vehicle. I mean, all it takes is for it to be on the other side of a lorry as it drives past and you miss it. So you can't afford to drift off. You've got to keep yourself switched on until you see it come by. Hey up. Yay! Is that it?
Yeah.
L plates on.
Yeah. 11:48.
Bang on. He's being supervised, isn't he?
Despite doing their homework, the cops weren't expecting L plates. He may be playing by the rules after all.
We're going to wait till we can get in the right place and pull him over and just see if we can find out what the score is with his licence. He's displaying L plates today, so it may well be that he's legit.
If he's driving as a learner under supervision, their morning stakeout could turn out to be a washout. Back in Castleford, just off the M62, AD and Matt are trailing a suspected unlicensed driver.
Hey up, cock! Would you pull into laybys up here for us just so we can have a chat?
The only information they have is from a tip-off that the driver might have a revoked licence.
I'm glad you did that because it's razzing it down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey up, mate, alright?
Hey up. Yeah, not bad.
This vehicle's got a remove report on it. Has it been removed before?
Yeah.
Oh, what for?
Because I didn't have my L plates on.
Ah, right. Have you got a licence and everything then?
I've got provisional.
Right.
I have my sister with me take me to contact to see my kids.
Ah, right.
Is that where you're going now? Yeah, that's where I was just going with my sister. She's every day, like it's 5 days a week.
He told us where he was going. It was killing us, trying to work out why we were going to Castleford for 2 hours every morning.
Have you got your provisional here or something?
Right.
I am. It's a DV. I sent it off for my photo updating and my address changing.
Right. All it takes is for him to have a little piece of paper from the DVLA saying that he's allowed to drive, and we've wasted a couple of hours there. What's your name, mate?
Lee Wormall.
Your provisional's showing revoked, refused.
It shouldn't be.
We're not there to argue the technicalities of it. We can only act upon the information we've got, And if the DVLA tell us he's not allowed to drive, then he's not allowed to drive.
You can't literally drive until you've got your... I mean, you can't drive until you've got your licence in your hand. So they've sent it back to you through post.
What's with eyelashes?
Mrs. stuck them on. I'm dying to rip them off. She did.
You need to sort them eyelashes out.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Unfortunately for the driver, it'll have to be a daily bus trip to see his kids. His car is being seized.
All we need from you then, mate, is the key.
Yeah. So at minute then, so I can't start. I can't when I get a car. I can't.
Not until you
even have lessons, can I?
No. No, because even your provisional's been revoked, so it's as if you've never even got one.
All right, mate.
If there's only one Arctic car, go get it. He's here nearly. He's block.
All right.
He'll let you out.
Yeah,
he'll sort it.
Thank you.
Last year, West Yorkshire Police seized over 5,000 vehicles from drivers with no insurance or licences.
Revoke. Even pretty cars get seized. It's nice when you put that little bit of extra work in, a little bit of extra digging on the information that you get, and it all comes off.
If I'd known my licence had been revoked, I wouldn't have been driving car to start with. You know, it's just silly, isn't it? You don't drive about with L plates on, and somebody inside there which shows you and alert you. If you know your licence has been revoked, you're just asking to be stopped.
Yeah, he's having a hard time. It's a struggle for him, but everybody's struggling. Everybody we take a car from has got a story as to why they're driving illegally. He's just another one. And at least we know where he goes for that 2 hours now. In between the time, goes to see his kids. Yeah, mystery solved.
Now I've lost my car, which is going to cost 150 quid to get back, money I ain't got. So I'm going to have to try and get a bit of help from my family. And then I'm going to have to leave it parked up until I've received whatever back from DVLA. Saying if I can drive or I can't. Okay.
But it seems old habits die hard.
3 or 4 weeks later, I was just coming out of Tesco's, and lo and behold, there's this little VW Polo winking at me. It was the eyelashes I initially saw. And guess who should come past but Lee, driving the same car again, with his sister in the passenger seat, unfortunately still with his revoked licence. So I took it again. That's the reason why we run out of sympathy for people when we take the vehicles.